Hi, it's Delmara Lovell with Living Well Essential Oils, and I am wanting to share with you what my April wellness box was. I got it late last week, and I have tried a couple of days to get my stuff together to do a little video here so that I can share with everybody to help you know more about keys to wellness and how you can take care of yourself on a monthly basis. So let me get started really fast. My monthly order always includes Ningxia Red. My husband and I use it all the time, and I'm going to put it over there so I don't break it because that would be a really big shame. It's got wolfberries in it, and if you know anything about wolfberries, those are really good with antioxidant properties. It's got wolfberries have 18 amino acids, 21 trace minerals, a lot of the B vitamins, and E in them as well. So that's something that we use every single day. 2 ounces at least, sometimes more depending on the kind of day that it is. So we use it to help our immune system, our full body, because it provides so much support to all of the different body systems. So that's one of the things we got. Of course, we get a 4-pack. I just showed you one bottle, but we get a 4-pack. And then the other thing that we use every single day is Nitro. And Nitro is really good. It's got the Ningxia Wolfberry in it also, but Nitro is really good for cognitive health. And that's certainly something that we can all use a little bit of help with. It's got the wolfberry seed oil in there, and I wanted to read this to you. There's an energy blend in that's specifically from Young Living that includes the green tea extract, yerba mate leaf oil, and the nitro fruit juice blend, which is cherry, kiwi, blueberry, strawberry, cranberry. And it has oils in it like spearmint, peppermint, nutmeg. Hello, nutmeg's good for energy, and black pepper. And black pepper is certainly good for energy also. So that's something else that we use every single day, and it's both of these supplements are something that we notice more when we don't use them, the impact that they have on our health. So we recommend it. Like foundation of health, definitely Ningxia Red. Nitro is great for the cognitive health and for that little boost of something that you might need from time to time. And this was like supplement month for us. So Life 9 is our probiotic from Young Living, and if you haven't used it, it's a really good probiotic. It's good for our intestines, as most probiotics are, right? But you want to be careful with what you get as a probiotic because we want to make sure that we have healthy bowels, because if you don't, then that's a lot of health issues that can start right there in the bowel and in the intestines. So our Life 9 contains 9 beneficial bacteria strains that promote the digestive balance. And the really cool thing, actually, because it's taken me a couple of days to get the little video together, I had to go ahead and open it up. So let me show you. I've got several capsules here in my hand, and I certainly don't want to lose any of them. It is refrigerated because after you open it, you want to refrigerate it to protect the bacteria strains that are in there, the good stuff. But here's the capsule, and it's a time release capsule. So the good thing about that is that you can take it and it gets further down into your system, into the small intestine, before it actually releases all of those strains that are so good for us. You know, there's like 17 billion beneficial active cultures that are in Life 9. That's an awful lot. And it's packed with, I learned a new word over the weekend. I used to just call them sachets, but they're actually called desiccants. And it's packed with that. And when you first open Life 9, you hear, of course, I've already done this, so you're not going to hear it, but it does this little pop. Oops, I dropped the lid. It does this little pop thing so that you know it's been like vacuum packed to seal the freshness. And then as soon as you take it, you know, it's best to take it at night before you go to bed so that everything gets into your system. But that way you can keep it in the refrigerator, and it's not going to like ruin if you don't put it in the refrigerator. But do what you can to keep it that way. So if you need to take it with you when you travel, do that. Hopefully your hotel room has a little refrigerator in it where you can keep it in there. But keep it on your person. Don't pack it in your luggage. Keep it there so that it will stay and a more even temperature as you're traveling. One of the other supplements we got is Agiles, because everybody needs healthy joints. You need to be moving. If you're feeling old and creaky, Agiles would be a really good supplement to use because it does support joint flexibility and mobility and cartilage health. And, you know, cartilage, your knees, your elbows, everything. The cool thing about about Agiles is that it has frankincense powder in it. And frankincense is one of those things that's just good for everything. And it's also got collagen type 2 in there. So, and glucosamine and hyaluronic acid. It's also the great thing about the Young Living oil supplements is that most all of them are essential oil infused. So in Agiles, we have wintergreen copaiba, which is really good for internal. The copaiba Vitality is good for internal consumption, but it's also in the Agiles. It has clove, Northern Lights black spruce. So those are oils that when applied topically are really good to help with the bones and joints too. So you're getting all the benefits of the frankincense powder and the collagen and the hyaluronic acid, plus the essential oils that go along with all of that. So another great supplement to keep us moving. Power Jazz. I get this for my husband. I can take it too, but when Young Living first released Power Jazz, it was actually released more with the men in mind, and it was really kind of funny how they did it. But if you were at convention, you got to see that. Gary was being funny, and Mary was being funny too. So it's something that was created to help, like with energy and stamina. And it contains ashwagandha root. So if you know anything about ashwagandha root, this is one of those supplements that can help with lots of different things for men. It does give some energy there and is for that purpose. It also has a number of other root powders in it, and the oils that are in there, because again, essential oil infused, Idaho blue spruce, goldenrod, and cassia. So if you know anything about the oils that support male hormones, or that can help with male hormone balancing, then you'll also know that those oils are in this supplement. And it's one that if your man is tired, get yourself some Power Jazz. And women, we can take it too. I try to keep it just for Joe, so that it's for every day. It's not just for certain purposes, but it's for every single day, because when you're running and gunning all day long, you get up at 6 in the morning and sometimes you don't get home till 10 o'clock at night. You need some extra help. So anyway, just share that with your significant other and have a good time, because it works. I also got me some Progessence Plus, because this is just for women. And women, anybody who has hormones, we all need Progessence Plus, because this is to help normalize hormone levels for us. And it has wild yam extract in there, and so you don't want to get any artificial hormones. So the wild yam is really good. Also, this is micronized, so it's easily absorbed into the skin, and there's also no need to change applications. I know a lot of times when people are using hormone creams and all, they have to change applications. They have to go 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, or a week off, something like that. But Progessence Plus is not like that. I like to apply it down my carotid artery. I'll put it on the inside of my arms. You can put it just about anywhere. Topically, apply it topically. It's a serum, so it's not an oil, so you don't want to diffuse it because there's no purpose in that. But it is definitely for topical application for all of us ladies. And it's something that we can use every single day. And I need it because if you get overheated, because your hormones are totally out of whack sometimes, then this is really good. Whether you're young, and it's not just for that kind of an issue when you're overheated, but when you're young and starting your cycle, when you are middle age, when you're whatever age, women, we need Progessence Plus. So it's a great oil to have. And usually just a couple of drops a day. Sometimes you might need to use a little bit more, but it's a good one. The oils that are in there, besides that wild yam extract, are copaiba, sacred frankincense, cedarwood, bergamot, peppermint, rosewood, and clove. So this was formulated a few years back, and it's provided some great success for a lot of women. So that's another one of my oils that I get pretty regularly because I don't want to run out. I ran out a couple of months ago, and it was like, oh, I got to get me some of that fast. Orange oil, got a couple of bottles of orange oil, and it's one of our favorite oils. I use it every single day. I use it in the diffuser because it's all nice and fresh and citrusy. I use a lot of orange vitality oil, so that I can have internal consumption of my orange vitality oil. But the orange oil can also be applied topically. I use it also whenever I brush my teeth. I put it on my Aroma Bright toothpaste to help with teeth whitening. And, our oils work for all kinds of things. So it's a really good oil to have on hand. It's really rich in limonene, and limonene is a real good ingredient, or a real good ingredient to have, because it helps with your cellular health. So that vitality oil is a good one to have. So, a lot of citrus smells like orange oil, lemon oil, lime oil, citrus fresh, which is a blend of different citrus oils, they can help improve the mood. So if you're feeling kind of blah, like today it's rainy here in the Houston area, and it's chilly, which is unusual for April, but put a little orange oil in the diffuser. I have lemon going in the diffuser right now, but you put a little bit of that in there, and it helps to brighten up your day. Or just put it in your hands and inhale, and inhale some sunshine, right? And remember too that it is not the juice of an orange. It's actually the oils from the rind of the plant. So they're cold distilled, they are not heated. So you're getting all the great benefits out of the orange rind itself. Our next oil that we got this month was cinnamon bark. We like to use this a lot. It's very spicy. This is the vitality oil. It also comes in the solid color label, but we put it in our Ningxia, or I put it in my Ningxia red. So it's got a little bit of kick to it, and it's really good for the circulatory system. So it's one that we like to use here at home. My husband uses it all the time too. And then, ta-da, valerian. Valerian is back in stock with Young Living, and it's been gone for a few years. I think it was 2014 when it went out of stock. But thank God that they found they were able to grow it and get it back on one of our farms, and it's just wonderful to have it back. So valerian is an oil that is really, really good for diffusing or for inhaling, applying topically to get a good night's rest. It's also a very grounding oil and emotionally balancing. So if you're really one of those people, or you have children who are just go, 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 they can't stop, things are always just going, then valerian can be very helpful with that. And it's just wonderful that we have it available again. It's limited to one a month. So if you have ever used this before and you were out, start ordering one a month so that you can build your stock back up, because that's what we have to do sometimes. Kind of like this oil right here, Purification. This is one of the ones that I order one a month also. I used to be able to get the 15 milliliter bottles, but because of our seed to seal process and our guarantee, we aren't able to bottle it that large anymore because of some of the ingredients that are a little harder to come by right now. But I know that Young Living's working on that, and they're working on the plants. We're waiting for harvest to come in. But in the meantime, they didn't want people to do without, so they've limited us to one bottle a month of Purification oil. And Purification is really good. We're coming into summertime, and it's a great oil to have on hand for the summer. It's got citronella in it, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, and myrtle. And it's a great oil for an odor neutralizer. I definitely like to diffuse it when I've been cooking certain items in the house that leave a smell, like I don't cook cabbage a lot, but cabbage definitely leaves a smell. Or when you're cooking fish, anything like that, it covers the odor. It doesn't cover the odor. It actually addresses the odor and gets rid of it. It doesn't mask it. So, you get some of those sprays and stuff from the store, and it just masks the smell. Plus, you're getting the chemicals, and you certainly don't want to get the chemicals because that's where so many health problems come from. So, it's one of those things we can also use in our laundry. We can use it on our skin. You can use it with your Thieves household cleaner with your floors to clean your floors. And again, it's really great to diffuse. So I think that's all the things that I got in our order. So we got 4 bottles of Ningxia Red, 3 boxes of nitro, the oils, and the supplements. But the really cool thing is, because Young Living loves me and they value my business, they value me as a customer and as a member, then they give me, because I'm part of the Essential Rewards program, they gave me a free bottle of basil oil this month, Basil Vitality. So, our Vitality oils are for ingesting, for cooking, for anything that we would do internally or we would consume. So one of the cool ideas is to put a little bit of basil oil in a pot of water with your pasta and get some pasta that is basil infused and see how that tastes. So that was with my $100 Essential Rewards order, and that was just given to me because I'm an Essential Rewards member. And I am ready to try that pasta. I've got some einkorn wheat pasta, and I'm going to try the basil infused in the water thing. So see how that goes. Remember that when you're using some of these oils with cooking, a little goes a really long way. So you want to make sure that you're using like the toothpick method or just a finger or something just to put a little bit in what you're cooking or baking so that you can add to, but you can't take out, right? It's not like when you put too much salt in your potatoes or in your beans and you can put a potato in and soak it up. It doesn't work the same way. So basil's going to be a really good one. Let's see, what else did I get for free? I got some tea tree oil. Tea tree, 15 milliliter bottle. Young Living is great about giving us tea tree in the spring because it's so good for cleaning. And I got the basil, and then I got the tea tree. Tea tree was at the 190 point value PV, and it's good for inhaling. It's good for diffusing. You can mix a little bit with some witch hazel and create your own DIY toner for your face. It's very refreshing. You can use it in a lot of the household cleaning items, the cleanings that you do. And, put some on a cotton ball, stick it in a drawer to help with making things to smell fresh. And it's great to combine it with lemon or lemongrass oils when you're diffusing. And you can even, I read this the other day, you could put a little bit on your hands and comb it through your hair for a little bit of extra shine on your hair. It's really good for cleansing, so keep that in mind when you can apply it to your scalp for cleansing. So that's good. Then they also gave me, for my 190 PV, they gave me some fennel oil. So this was, again, this was for ER members. And I got fennel, which I've been using fennel quite a bit lately in my Ningxia Red. I put a lot of oils in my Ningxia Red, the Fennel Vitality. But this is the big solid color bottle, and a lot of things you can do with this. Fennel is a plant that's really good for the digestive system. So it could be diffused or applied topically. If your tummy is a little bit upset, then apply it topically and see how that helps. You could even apply it over your adrenal glands because fennel is very helpful for the adrenals. And, so those are right over the kidneys, right in the back. I'm pointing to them, but you probably can't see me. But, just apply some fennel over there. You could also apply some nutmeg, and that would work out well for you. Then the last, well, not the last thing, at the 250 PV, Young Living gave me dryer balls. And I love dryer balls. And they gave me this cool little bag. So there's 4 dryer balls. And these are lamb's wool dryer balls. And now I have a cute little place to keep them whenever I'm not drying. But I can put like some of the purification oil on there, some citrus fresh, lemon, orange, lavender. Lots of different oils can be put on the dryer balls and use those in the dryer to help so that you are not using those toxic dryer sheets. Don't use those. Those are not healthy for you or your family. So those were really cool. I love dryer balls. So Young Living has had a special in the past where you got a little bottle of lavender oil with 4 dryer balls, but this time you got the cool little bag, and I love anything that says Young Living on it. So once the dryer balls are in use, I could also use that bag for lots of other things to carry around my oils or some extra supplies or things like that. Then for the top of the qualifying orders for the month was 300 PV. And because we have Young Living as a lifestyle in our home, we use our oils, we diffuse our oils, we use our supplements. This is something that we do as preventive for us. It's our first line of defense in our health care and our self-care. So because we do that, then we often will spend at least 300 PV a month because we are using what we buy. And I'm shopping for myself. I'm getting the benefits of that. So I'm also getting, because I'm an Essential Rewards member, I'm also getting points back for what I've ordered and the amount that I've ordered. And then I get to spend those points on other products that I get for free, and I'm just paying shipping and handling. So that's really, really cool. That's the best thing about Essential Rewards. I've gotten so many free products because I use, and my husband uses, Young Living every single day in our home and in our cars and on us and in us and around us, so that we do whatever we can to prevent and to take care of ourselves instead of always having to worry about not feeling above the wellness line. But the last supplement that we got, which is not something that I take all the time, but I think I'm going to start, is Allerzyme. And I did a little reading on Allerzyme the other day. This is a vegan formula for people who are vegan. It is all about helping with seasonal discomfort or digestive, to help you with your digestive system. And if you're having issues where you're really uncomfortable after you're eating, where you get a little gassy or bloating or full, that fullness feeling or something, then Allerzyme is something that you would want to take, and take one at every meal. So I've started doing that, and I have to report back and let you know how it's helped me. So I love all of the enzyme supplements that Young Living has. I use Essential Zymes 4. I use Sulfurzyme. That's something that I use a lot too, but it's a really good supplement to have on hand. So I know a lot of people who have a lot of runny eyes, teary eyes, and itchy noses and all that kind of stuff right now, and all that seasonal discomfort. Allerzyme is something that can help with that. So it's more about digesting carbohydrates and helping with the carbohydrates that you ingest instead of proteins. So if you're more of a carb person, then Allerzyme might be something that you want to get. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you what was in our wellness box this month. Love to know what is in your own wellness box. And if you don't know what that is and you need a little bit of help in figuring that out, I can certainly help you with that as well. And, we just love to share keys to wellness, because wellness is all about the body, the mind, and the spirit. It's not just one thing. So we want you to be your healthiest and live your best life and be extremely able to reach the highest potential that you have in every area of your life. So we want you to live well, have a great afternoon, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks for listening.